Okay, everyone, this is Relic Jones for Yarn and Yore, and this is a special, definitely a different kind of episode. We're clearly on the computer, and I want to talk about a role-playing game I personally haven't played. I've seen a lot of. I really do like. I need to go get the. It's only in PDF. That's why I have not particularly went into it, and it's a role-playing game called Ryuutama. It is a very anime Studio Ghibli Eastern themed role playing game that is very rules light. If I may explain that, it's very rules light, but it has a very strange way of doing the storytelling. I'll pull up this picture. So this picture right here, you see this big this dragon-like person. Well, the dungeon master in the game is a character. He's this like envoy of a particular dragon, and you have to fill out a character sheet. You have powers, you do stuff. Sometimes you make it harder for the player characters to do it. Sometimes you help them, but your goal is personally you're this dragon-like person, right? And you're emissary between humans and dragons. Your goal is to make a story, tell a story. So you gather random people from like villages and stuff, and you have like farmer as a class and like mage as a class, and you have like nature abilities, and you have very basic character stuff. You take them and you send them on a journey, and you as this emissary between dragons, your goal is to tell a story to the dragon. So you go gather your story and you go back to the dragon, you tell them, and the dragons will stay asleep if they're pacified by these stories, but if they wake up, they'll cause havoc and destroy the world, kind of thing. So it really gives a built in reason why your adventurers are going out and doing all these sorts of things. Like there's a hunter and there's like a blacksmith that you can be. This is just some of the particular stuff that's going on in the game's art. Yeah, you can go to this website right up here, and you can go ahead and purchase the PDF. I don't like the idea of it being a PDF. There was a Kickstarter, and I wasn't a part of the Kickstarter, so I do not have the physical. I do not have the physical stuff. Yeah, let's go to the store and see how expensive the PDF is. We got some other stuff. Yeah, the PDF is about $13, and I believe it's a complete PDF. It has all that you would need to dungeon master it, and character sheets and monsters. Which most of the monsters aren't things that you're supposed to actually defeat. You pacify them. You have other means of like solving the problem that they have. You see some of this and unequipped elements. Thing nobleman. Nobleman is a class, and wanderer is a class. Let's just take a look. I want to show you guys this stuff, and if you're interested, maybe I can pick up the PDF and actually record some games of this. See them trying to get up the hill. There's the stats that they have: strength, dex, intelligence, and spirit. I think this is the combat. It's done on a sheet. And you have I believe the combat wheel of an initiative, and you have a back row and a front row, and you do clashes like that. It's very turn-based RPG kind of with that, but that's exactly what they're kind of fitting. You know, it's going with that old Final Fantasy whimsy. See cats fighting, which reminds me of a browser game I might want to play for you guys if I can get the name. There's something about where you send cats out to fight. I gotta go look into that. There was a Kickstarter, but it was a long time ago, and you cannot get the physical copy anymore, which is sad. I would pay $30 to get a physical copy of it. Let's look at the world. And again, the Dungeon Master is a playable character. It's based on like Japanese folk stuff. Man, there's a lot of background noise today. Watch, you guys don't even hear it. It's like, what is he talking about? It's like, yeah, it's bothering me. You know, thought this was the glimpse of within the book, but I'm not. That's just a cover. They used to show off a little bit more. Let's see if I can see, like, they had the Dungeon Masters. Yeah, Game Master sheet. Like, you had to fill out a sheet. And I think this is they had an example, but this might not be. This might just be the PDF that you download. If it ever loads. I really like the twist on it. The rules light. I mean, with this kind of a games, you have to have some level of rules to govern. I don't think it's going to load that to govern just how gameplay works, but yes, like they even have it. See down here, it says that they have the game in French, so there has been translations for particular different people. And look, there's scenario sheets. Fighter cleric, gathering cleric, traveling cleric. I would like to see the. It's not loading. Grr. Item battlefield. Where is the. I want to show you some of it, but it's not loading things. Very disappointed then. Yeah, I want to at least show you the player sheet and the Dungeon Master sheet. But it looks like I'm having difficulty connecting to things. Yeah, and I believe like player sheets and character sheets, you can photocopy them off of. No, you'll be able to print them off via the PDF. Yet again, I really wish there was a physical copy still floating around. I think the last time I saw it on like Amazon, it was currently unavailable. And oh crud, I'm not gonna be able to spell it off that. Yeah, see, I can't even get the character sheets. Oh, whoops. Well, there's my front screen. You see my cover for Dan and Trace of Time and Space. These are videos my son likes to watch that if we're offline, we can do. But that was an abrupt way to end a video. This was Yarn and Yore talking about Ryuutama. Do you like the idea of Ryuutama? Would you like me to go get the PDF, review the PDF, maybe get some adventuring parties to play Ryuutama? So I can tell you more Yarn and Yours of Ryuutama. Well, this was Relic Jones signing out. I hope you like this little short Yarn and Yore. Peace.